I score 95 in physics and I'm going to tell you how. Yes, the questions are hard and they are going to keep getting harder. However, you can score very good marks and I will tell you exactly how I did it and how you can do it too. The physics exam is going to be on 20th February and now it's not like 10th. It's not going to be about memorization. It is all about concepts now. There are two pillars to scoring great in physics. The first one is a great grasp over the concepts you're learning. And the second one is a greater ability to be able to explain that concepts. You need to have a great grasp over your concepts and a greater ability to be able to explain those concepts. And just with these two things, you will literally score 95, 97, 98 as well. Last video, I explained the concept of grace marks to you. And in this video, I'm telling you that they will give loads of grace marks provided that your second pillar is strong. We are going to be making that second pillar strong in a separate video. Let's go ahead with our first pillar and I will tell you how to grasp the concepts perfectly. First of all, no one shots. That shit does not tell you anything about the chapter. It might guide you ki, okay, this is something that happens and then 2 days later you'll forget it anyway. So no one shot strictly for learning. The second thing is NCERT is still your Bible. However, just by reading it, you won't be able to score good. In 10th, you would be, not in 12th, okay? You have to read the NCERT, you have to learn the NCERT. Yes, that is important, but it is not necessary. In this, you have to actually figure out the patterns. So NCERT has a lot of solved examples, a lot of back questions. All of these you need to ingrain in your mind. Okay, how do these exactly work? What is happening over here? Every single question tells you a pattern. Okay, two things are given. Then the third thing I have to find, how will I find it? So these patterns should be ingrained inside your brain because then only you will be able to answer every single numerical in your paper. Along with that, derivations. Derivations are filled in the NCERT and they will be filled in your exam as well. Therefore, same with them, learn the pattern that you see in front of you. If you learn the pattern for almost all the questions, you will be able to solve and prove new derivations on your own. For my physics exam, I got a derivation that I had never seen. I had to prove something and even though I had no idea about it because I haven't seen it, I still was able to remember some patterns in my mind, apply it and I got full marks on that question. So you need to ingrain the patterns of solved examples and derivations inside your memory to actually score better in 12th. Only doing this is also not enough. You have to do multiple things from the NCERT. First of all, every single back answer and solved example you need to solve yourself as well. You need to make short notes of the concepts you can't grasp, concepts you find hard to grasp and the derivations. Not just that in your notes. You have given 10th board so you know what they can ask. You have seen the papers so you know what they can ask. Therefore, while reading the NCERT, you need to keep excerpts in your mind. Yes, this is something they could ask and write those in your notes as well. If you do not want to write them, mark them in the book and keep revising them. Write laws in shorter variations because you would know how to expand them and you would need to expand them in the exam. But because you want to avoid tedious work, you can shorten them in your notes. And finally, the derivations folder can be found anywhere online. You can take anyone's folder regarding that because honestly speaking, ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता कि तुमको every single derivation आती हो because that is a fucking derivation. This comes from concepts and conceptual clarity, not memorizing. So even if you do the 30 derivations, there might be something that you don't know, but they could ask it. Okay, any folder you can find online, just go through it. Want to copy to your notes, fine. Want to keep it as your own, fine. Just memorize them and also find out the pattern. Okay, not just move on to PYQs, solve them, learn from them, see the patterns in them, and that is how you learn in class 12. See the pattern, ingrain the pattern, apply the pattern, and that is how you get marks. For same with the PYQs, you have to make notes of these things as well. Some things that you found hard to grasp, go ahead, put them in the notes. Simple as that. If you're preparing for some competitive exam, you have a good edge over others. NCERT plus PYQ is enough for you. If you are from normal background, no competitive exams, you can go ahead and do the NCERT exemplar as well. It is relatively short, so it won't take much time. Now, derivations, again, so important in class 12. There are about 40 to 50 derivations. No idea actually ki exact kya hai. So, every single one you have to see, then try, see, then try, see, then try. That is the way you will learn how to derive these things on your own. Same with the diagrams. See, try, see, try, see, try. To make it easier for you to see, just stick the hard diagrams onto your wall. So you'll see them every single day. It will get ingrained in your memory and you might be able to subconsciously retract it in the exam even if you haven't practiced. Okay. Although you should practice, but by sticking it onto the wall, it makes it even easier to remember. Make sure you complete all of this and your first pillar would be taken care of. The first pillar is done. Now there's the second pillar. And the second pillar I'll tell you later because this is the most important one when it comes to 12th grade. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I'm uploading every single alternate day. Subscribe. Bye bye.